It was just any other Christmas, like sometimes we'd spend Christmas down here at grandparents' place, sometimes we'd go up to the holiday house. I'd been off with my brother during the day doing a few things and then came back to the house and told my ex-wife at the time now wanted to go for a swim, so I'm like, well, we'll just go for a late swim before dinner, and went down to the beach. It wasn't really worth taking the surfboard out, so I just sort of sat there on the beach for a bit, watched the surf, trying to work out if I'd get up early in the morning to go out, and then went for a swim. And it wasn't big, it wasn't rough, it was like my grandfather's had a holiday house there for 50 years, so I've grown up spending all my childhood up at that beach. So and I understand, I've surfed for, at the time, like probably nearly 12 years. So I understand how ocean works. You sort of dive through a wave and hands went down the back of the sandbar and the forehead just got enough friction just to grip and click my chin down, and come up out of the water and kind of went to stand up. And like I still had all touch sensation, but I tried to move my legs and put them underneath me to stand up, and I could feel my feet on the sand, but I tried to move again and I didn't feel the move on the sand, so I put two and two together and like I've done something to my neck, and sort of rolled onto my back. And then lifeguards saw me floating in the water and came in and put the board under me in the water, and out I went. It was just one of those things. I've just dived into a little wave coming up, and it was like it was a bit of a sandbar, and there's like the big deep channel, and then the sandbar that goes out to where the breakers were. And I've just dived into the wave, and my hands went into the channel and my forehead just caught the top lip going in. So if I had been an inch higher, I would have rubbed my nose on the sand and would have got out of the water. So it's one of those things. I've been thrown on rocks, sandbars, multiple times surfing, and almost drowned multiple times surfing, but I've always come back from it. And this was just one of those times where everything worked out, and right angle, right pressure. At the time it was my wife, now ex-wife, but so she was already swimming in the water, and I sort of dived in next to her, and that's like I could see where she was standing, and I've said, look, I can't move my legs, and I've sort of said, can you just hold me here so I don't get moved around too much? And after that, lifeguards saw me floating in the water and saw her holding me and brought the board straight down. Luckily there was still quite a few people there, so a couple of them stayed on, and like a few of them actually know my grandparents because they've been in the area for so long and like donate quite a lot of money to the surf club. A few people knew who I was, and so it was just luck, I think. Normally I wouldn't swim down to the flags, I'd just walk out straight from where the house is, which is probably 200 metres from where the flags are, and just swim straight there.